Hey, fitness fanatics and sports lovers. Ever wondered what happens when the heat of competition meets real-life drama? Well, today, we've got something you won't want to miss. A tennis star responds to criticism with a smirk. A legendary player is still changing the game at 81. And there's a shocking moment from the Davis Cup that'll make you question, should this even happen in a tennis match? Stick around, because we're diving into the latest viral stories from the world of tennis. And trust me, by the end, you'll want to know how this all ties into your fitness journey. Stay tuned. Who knew tennis could be more dramatic than a soap opera, right? You can't make this stuff up. We all know tennis is as much about mental toughness as it is about physical endurance. But what happens when the mental game turns into public drama? Enter Danielle Collins, famous for her fiery passion and a recent match that set the internet on fire. After a third-round exit from the Australian Open, Collins was criticised for mocking the crowd during a match against Destiny Ayava. But here's the twist. Instead of backing down, she took to social media with a defiant video, mimicking her controversial gesture in the Bahamas. Yeah, you heard that right. She's basically saying, "Kiss my you-know-what" to the critics. Now, imagine this. You're a professional athlete, battling through every match, trying to stay at the top, and all of a sudden, everyone's got an opinion. How do you react when you're in the spotlight? This is the problem Collins faced. Public pressure can break you, or, like Collins, you can turn it into an opportunity to stand your ground and get more attention for your sponsors. But here's where the real lesson lies. She didn't crumble under the pressure. She owned her narrative. Let's talk about why owning your response is a powerful tool for success in sports and life. Speaking of owning the narrative, let's talk about someone who literally changed the game. Billie Jean King. This tennis legend is still going strong at 81, and she's an inspiration to athletes everywhere, showing us what it means to defy expectations. She's still out there, fighting for women in sports and advocating for body confidence. Whether it's her partnership with Dove or her speeches at major events, King has spent her entire life turning challenges into opportunities, not just for herself, but for the entire sport. And here's where it gets interesting. What Billie Jean King has done for women's sports is almost like a blueprint for athletes today, like Collins, to transform challenges into unmatched confidence. But how does this all connect with you and your fitness goals? Stay with me to find out. Now, let's talk about Zizou Bergs. This is a real jaw-dropper, folks. During a Davis Cup tie between Belgium and Chile, Zizou celebrated his victory in a shocking way by shoulder-charging his opponent, Christian Garin. Did he take it too far? Some fans are questioning whether this celebration crossed the line. Was it too physical? Should there be limits to how athletes express themselves in the heat of the moment? But this moment raises an important question. How far should athletes go in pushing their limits? Is it about winning at all costs, or is there a deeper message here about resilience and finding your strength, even in the face of intense competition? Here's the thing. Whether you're a fitness trainer or someone looking to get into the game, there's a common thread across these stories. Mental toughness. Collins, King, and even Bergs. They all show us that in sports, the battle isn't just physical, it's mental. Just like they do. You've got to embrace the grind, handle criticism, and find your unique path to success. Whether you're training to be an athlete or building a fitness career, it's your mindset that will set you apart. Think about it. How would you react under pressure? Would you crumble, or would you find the courage to own your moment? The clock is ticking, and you've got just one shot to make it happen. So, what's stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself? Now, here's your chance. Hit that like button if you're ready to own your mindset and crush it. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these athletes inspires you the most. And if you haven't yet, Subscribe for more fitness and sports insights that'll help you level up your game. Remember, the game's never over until the final set. And you, yes, you, have the power to write your own story. So, what's your next move?